Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is going to be a War Machine battle report. And this is actually going to be one with Caine1. So I'm going to be doing an Orc tactical team that's going to be talking about Caine1, but I do honestly believe that he is one of our best casters right now for the gun line, and I want to kind of showcase it here. And luckily I'm also up against Menoth, which is one of the perfect things that he wants to see. So normally Menoth shuts down the gun line. The choir says you can't shoot the jacks, and Reznik holds on to one focus and says you can't shoot me either unless it's magical, and Caine1 gives all his battle group magical shots. So this is really, really good. Basically in this one here, I see this to be more of an assassination victory, but I might attrition it down too, just depending on whatever I need to do. He has a little bit of stealthier in his daughters, which will be annoying, but I really feel that my Cav and Ace will be able to deal with them. So otherwise, you know, I'm just going to kind of see how this goes, and you know, it could be a really fast win. So I won the first turn. I go and I put snipe onto Caine so he can shoot 4 shots at 16 inches away, and then also put blur onto the Storm Knights, start moving everything up, and then that's when I realized that I didn't move up Caine, which was just so stupid. I can't believe I made this simple mistake of not moving up Caine, and now all of a sudden his big threat is just not really there at all. So that is really, really poor. Otherwise, talking about bad, Ace goes up there to try and shoot one daughter and have it trick shot to another one, and I boost a shot and I roll triple ones. So all right, a little bit of bad dice so far, but things are still okay-ish. So on his turn, he is going to be pretty much setting up the daughters. He has the daughters on the left just far enough that I can't go up there and shoot them, and otherwise on the right he runs up to engage Ace, which is okay. He also has a spell on the left ones there so that they have Vengeance and +2 Mat. So overall though, I don't really care. He's kind of breaking up. It looks like he's pushing towards the right flag, I'm guessing, especially with that terrain in his way. But either way, I'm planning to get in there with my Cav, kill off almost all the daughters. Like, I want to kill off everything on the left with Electro Leaps, on the right, decimate as much as I can, and then just start shooting. You know, if Caine was a little bit further up, I think I'd be doing more shooting into Reznik. One thing he does have going for him is that he has 3 shield guards in this list. I should also say too that the one Reckoner there is the one proxy. That's the one guy there that has like the big spear and the arc node. Can't remember his name right now. It's gonna be in the list thing. But yeah, I should be able to take out the shield guard, or at least really mess it up, and really just kind of get things going. Unfortunately, between bad dice and stupidity though, it just doesn't work out. So I charge over on the left with my Storm Lances, and after I do, that's when I kind of realize that when I resolve the Electro Leaps the way I went in, it's not actually going to kill them all, and I'm actually going to kind of like eliminate my own targets, and that was just really, really stupid. One of the Storm Lances was supposed to be charging one of the further ones, and I just didn't do it. I totally forgot what I was planning to do. Otherwise, I kill off a bunch of daughters on the right side here, so one of them is left alive. On the left side, 2 of them are left alive, and that's really bad because with Vengeance, they can get in there and do some really nasty things. And then I start shooting into one shield guard, and everything is sucking. It's either missing or doing really crappy damage. So, you know, they are pretty high armor with their shields and all that stuff. I am dice -6, which means that I'm only doing about 4.5 damage each. So over all these guys here, I should be doing 27 damage, and I think I did like 8. So it was really subpar. So on his turn, he sides defeat, because why not? He has the one daughter on the right charge in, and she was able to kill off one of my guys. And then on the left side, those daughters charge in. They're able to kill off another one. So yeah, you know, I did not plan on losing those Storm Lances already. And then he moves over the one arc node to contest my flag, and then arcs through his spell so that the flesh is weak. And so that's going to make it so that my Storm Lances can't give orders, and without the charges, they're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's really obvious right now that he's moving over to the right. By the way, the mechanics go up there and start fixing the little damage I did last turn. So seeing how things are going, how I've made some mistakes, and how the attrition is starting to not really go the way I was wanting to, I think I'm going to start trying to switch things over to a scenario death clock victory. So what I should easily be able to do is kill off the daughters on the left, destroy the jack on the left, and then be able to score on that flag. Then that's going to be forcing him to bring over models. I can kind of contest the flag on the right and make things difficult. And then meanwhile, if you look at his clock, he's way down on time. So I'm already going to be kind of watching that. And, you know, if everything goes really bad, there's still a chance for a clock victory. So that's what I go for. But yeah, this really has the dice go against me. The Storm Lances start going after the daughters, and they just miss and miss and miss and miss, to the point where it's actually Caine needing to go in there and attack. And now this is where I screwed up, because I didn't realize that he had Gunfighter. And so when I go in there, I go in with my sword, and I'm needing a boost to hit and all this stupid stuff, and I miss and find attack. And so use a lot of focus just to kill like one daughter. And one of the guys beside me said, Caine actually has Gunfighter. You could have shot and then kept on shooting other things. So yeah, definitely felt kind of dumb about that one, but what can you do? Eventually it is killed, and so now it's really time to focus on killing the one daughter on the right, which I do, and then all guns going into that arc node. And again, by rights, by the numbers, this thing should be dead, you know, 130%, but I leave it functional. I take out its movement, so that's good, and I take out its like small arm, so that's good, but still, he has his weapon, he's still there, and has his cortex, and it's just like, come on. So whereas I was really hoping to get this scenario going, well, I didn't score a point, and now he's in a position where he can come up here and really do a lot of damage to me. So that's really what happens here. He comes up there with the one arc node, destroys that hunter. Then he comes down here with a couple of his jacks and going after Ace. And so Ace and the one hunter that gets destroyed. Actually, he was able to destroy Ace with Reznik2, which let his character jack move even further over. He is going to be scoring on his flag. So again, whereas I had hoped to be getting the scenario going on my side, yeah, now he has a jump on it, and this is really, really bad. Now, Reznik2 is not camping anything, and so I'm actually wondering if now is the right time to assassinate him. So I think that's what I'm going to be trying to go for here. I should easily be able to get that one jack out of the way and start taking some shots. And so as long as my shots start going okay, I might be able to actually kill him. But wouldn't you know it, that's not the way this is going to go. So the Storm Lances, they charge into the jack at the top, destroy it, and then they just kind of go to the flag. So they're going to score there to even things up. And then what's going to happen is that I'm going to be moving over a couple of my hunters to be taking shots at Reznik. And again, I'm like rolling double ones and missing, and then like rolling low on damage, or like he shield guards and I rolled low on damage. Then I do a cool move where Caine actually charges in. He does his little shot as he goes in, and then I do a force hammer, slamming the one jack into a shield guard. So that means he has one less shield guard, and then start taking my shots on Reznik. But again, garbage, 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 and then I have to teleport away as I realize this assassination is not going to happen. Do a little bit more shots into Reznik. Again, I think I missed another one where like jack number 4, hunter number 4 aimed and rolled another double one. So in the end, I do score 1 point. I run over a couple of my mechanics to contest his flag and get into his way. But I gotta say, this is actually a point where I started actually uttering a few swears, because I just can't believe how some of the dice are going in this game so far. So on his turn, things just get a little bit worse. He kills off the mechanics that are around there. He destroys my objective, kills another hunter. And so now he's at 3 points. He has a choir that comes up, and he's going to be up there as well, contesting my flag. So all of a sudden, it's 3-1. Now, I might be able to actually make this scenario thing work, you know, if I go up there, destroy his objectives, score on mine, kill all of his infantry, so he can't really get to me, I might be in a spot where I can actually win the scenario race, but it just doesn't seem likely enough. It seems like he has enough little solos in there that somebody's going to get through, and so after looking at it a while, I just don't see the scenario game working. So we are going to go for last chance ditch effort assassination. And so that's really what I go for. I have to first get that one jack out of my way, so I charge in there with the storm lances. They're able to destroy the jack, which is great. Then I just start shooting into Reznik, and it is not looking good, because as I start shooting, I am missing, and I'm not rolling good damage. And then Caine starts shooting. It's like, all right, let's go all in. I was gonna hope I get some hot dice, and twice in a row, I roll awesome. I have 4 shots. The first shot's meh, the second shot's meh, and then the second shot is like boom, lots of damage, and then the last shot I roll 664 to barely by the box kill Reznik. So, oh my god, so I pull off the win, which is awesome, but man, was this one more of a stretch than I really thought it was going to be. Really, again, part of this has to do with my mistakes, where the infantry really got in my way a lot more than it should have, because I misplayed my storm lances. Also with Caine being further back, so he couldn't be a part of the game earlier on, and of course just a little bit of dice in here. But either way, I do really like Caine1. You guys should be expecting to see a lot more of him, and I think he's pretty interesting. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on Caine1 or the game or anything like that, please post it down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.